This is Heidi Caswell, WordPress 101 for Boomers. And we are going over some of the more things that you can do with widgets. We're going to go ahead and let's go back into the dashboard where the widgets are. And you can see them here in the primary widget area. And you can see where they're at. I'm going to go show you, let's say that if we don't want to have one of these anymore. Okay, let's go ahead and move this cloud thing. I have this cloud thing set up, but it has some certain, let me show you how it's set up first. If you use this drop down, click on it, it'll give you the settings. I can give this cloud tag a name, and all these things are showing up in a video that I'm linking to as to how to use that. But I have different things that I have set up, and it's saved. Now, if I was just to move this whole thing off into the available widget area, my settings on it would be lost. And if I wanted to put it back on there, I'd have to put everything back on it just like what it was before. I'd have to reset it up. Now, if I want to save my settings, let me go ahead and close it so it's got more space there. Then I just go ahead and take it, and instead of putting it to available widgets, I move it on down to inactive widgets. And when I stick it down there, it will be saved for me. And then if I want to use it again, I can just pull it back up there. That way they keep their settings while you move them, in case you want them back. If you know you never want it back again with those settings, just put it back over here. Now I've linked to, on this page, how to use the social profile widget. And you put your different posts in. It's pretty easy to do. I like to have that towards the top, easy for people to follow you, find out where you're at. I like to have a search button that goes towards the top. You can actually give it a name here if you want. I'm good with it blank. Most of my visitors know what a search box is. I like to have it close towards the top, so it's easy to see and search for it. Now there's some themes that might actually have a search box way up in the top, up near the up here near the top of the logo area, or somewhere up here. If there's one sitting right up here or here, I don't need another one right here. That would be kind of redundant. But I may put one down here towards the bottom, so when they scroll down, it'll be easy for them to see it, because they might not remember that I have a search box at the top. I just want to be able, oh, I want to search for something, and there's a search box. Well, let me go search. Keeps them on your website longer, helps them to be able to use your web, makes your website more easier to navigate. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and close that one. Or you could also just delete if you want to get rid of one of them too. You can just hit the delete button. Okay, recent posts. Now this is good. You may have visitors that come to your site from time to time, and they want to know what you've written lately, so they make sure they don't miss anything, and they may check the recent post section. And so you can show how many recent posts to show, and that's what that one does. Here you can see what recent posts looks like. Now if you want to say something other than recent posts, you can just stick it here. Put the other words you want there, and that can be there. Now I'm not going to keep the recent posts on here. I'm using, I like people to use RSS feed, subscribe to the new posts as they come in. I find that's easier for them. I may put it towards the bottom somewhere, but that's not necessarily something I want easy to find, because I don't feel like it's necessary. And again, that depends on your website. I'm saying specific to this one. And if that's going to help your site to have it up towards the top, then you go ahead and have it up towards the top. Okay, we're going over here categories. And I called the category menu. I might even just go in and call it index or contents. It could be category too. You can also have the other things you can do here. You can show it like a drop down. I'm going to go ahead and show you what that looks like. We'll hit save. Okay, here it is, the contents. You got the selected category. That's the drop down. I'm going to go ahead and use it the other way, but that just shows you how it works in case that's what you want for yours. If you're short on space, I like to have the individual categories easy and available to click on. Anyway, I unclicked it, save it, close it, and then it's going to go ahead and be back the other way. Okay, here you can see it changed. I have it contents, like table of contents, and these are the different items that you can click on and learn about.